welcome to ChampSpeak Teen Student Showcase. Today our topic will be blessings of COVID. My name is Benedict. Then Mabel, I think it's correct, and
Hello.
then Eason, then Kaijing.
Hello, everyone.
And I think Mabel will start our topic today by her sharing. Mabel, please.
Okay. So starting from me, I'll be saying about good habits people have developed after the pandemic. Starting from the perspective of hygiene. So at first, I figured out that after the pandemic, people will tend to wash hands and shower after they come home from outdoors. For example, after coming home, people will wash their hands using soap and water, of course. But when outside, they will tend to use alcohol-based sanitizers. Oh, and about the alcohol-based sanitizers, I've got an interesting information here. That is the Center for Disease Control (CDC) has recommended sanitizers with alcohol concentration at 60%. With the reference with coronavirus. And the interesting thing is there's research that shows at concentration 80%, ethanol might work against coronavirus in 30 seconds effectively. Well, it means if it's less than 80%, it will also work, but it might take more time because here's the logic. Well, when you use an alcohol hand-based hand sanitizer, you're gonna rub it, right? I believe all of you used it before. So you're gonna put on your hand, rub for a few seconds, and bling, it disappears. And it disappears because it evaporizes. The thing is, the research shows 80% is effective against coronavirus. It's because when you use it, it's gonna disappear after 30 seconds. That means if you use alcohol sanitizers less than 80%, it might take a longer time to make it more effectively kill the coronaviruses. And before they kill most of them, it's gonna evaporize. So this research actually recommends people to use alcohol-based sanitizer for at least 80%. But of course, it's hard to find. We look at the mall and exactly find 80% alcohol sanitizers, which is not really decent. So if you want to use them, you can actually choose 60% ones. Of course, the other types that are more than 60% in the market, you can use them too. Of course, it's the best thing is it is recommended to use soap and water as its most easy way, and it won't disappear.
Mabel.
Okay.
By the way, for the 80% sanitizer, is it more expensive?
Yes, it is indeed, but I can't really find one at a supermarket. I only managed to search it on Shopee. Okay, so I never really
But
see
I
it.
have a good idea. What about the hand sanitizer of 60% evaporates, right? Then why don't we put more sanitizers on our hands so it works like an 80% hand sanitizer? Big
Oh,
brain.
that's a good idea. So you guys, so if you're using 60% sanitizers, don't just take little bit because it's that expensive. Just try using more of it, okay? Just don't put a little bit because it won't really work.
So does it mean that if you use 80% of 80% alcohol sanitizer, you just need to use a bit?
No, of course not. The thing is, using the one alcohol sanitizers with 80%, it's gonna be effective in 30 seconds. If you're using 60% ones, you could try to rub your hands as much as you can before 30 seconds so it won't evaporate that fast, okay? Oh
Okay,
gosh.
so how this can be about the blessing of COVID-19?
The blessings of COVID-19 we're gonna bring out too. Wait, okay. The comments. Oh, thanks. Okay. The blessings of COVID-19 we're actually bringing up to to bring up what people have, good habits people have bring up through the pandemic. Because after the pandemic, all kinds of people have habits, have different develop different habits, and we're actually here to conclusion to what the good habits are.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got a long time on the sanitizer thing. Now next one. So this I would like to start it on my mom. I hope she's not looking at our live. Well, after the pandemic thing, well, she has heard news, and whenever she heard news, she's like, "You, all of you, after you reach home, get that what you call it sanitizer thing and disinfect all the all the things you bring outside. For example, if I bring a bag outside, after I reach home, she's gonna hey, have you disinfected yet? And she's gonna get that spray. And okay, even after the pandemic, she's gonna use that spray again. And when we ask why, she was like, the pandemic hasn't ended yet. The MCO has ended, but the pandemic is still here. And there's got that Omicron. There's new coronavirus out there. I have to have that spray, and it actually smells bad. Okay, so keep it quiet for me. I don't want her to hear it.
Okay.
And so it's a habit that I realized that people develop, like they clean their things and disinfect things after they come home. Okay, and about not just about people doing habits in home. Let's talk about shopping malls. So what's the biggest difference you found before and after the pandemic at shopping malls? Come on, type in the
Um,
chat.
the shopping mall now does not have many people, does not be so crowded,
I'm
and
asking the
also
audience now. Okay, it's not that crowded. Yeah.
okay. And how about Ethan? How do you think of? Because you're always shopping, is it?
So I think that if you just do the 防疫工作 do it very well, and then it is okay. Even though my mother don't let me go shopping, but I still think okay lah. But my mother thinks no. Yeah.
Oh, is your mother looking at your live stream now?
My whole family, not only my
Oh,
mother.
okay. Okay. Good luck, Ethan. Good luck. Now, Ben, anything?
I think uh, my view is we have less queue in the shopping mall now, so less people. It's very good for us consumers to not queue that much.
Oh, that's okay.
So
So
Ben, do
instead of
you? Hello Ben. So do you prefer shopping online or shopping in shopping complex?
But the main problem on shopping online is the logistics is very slow, and I need to wait for my stuff to arrive. It's a troublesome process, so I prefer shopping physically.
Okay.
so you prefer shopping physically? Oh, I prefer both. Because during the pandemic or even after the pandemic, there are shops who have closed already. And shopping mall, indeed, it has less queue and there are less parking, so you would never need to worry about having less parking. Of course, now there are less parking again. Well, because there are more crowds coming out from home. They can't stand staying at home. Okay.
Okay. So besides this habit, do you have any other habits that we can learn during this pandemic?
Yes. About that shopping mall. Okay. The one I realized that is huge change of shopping mall is not just the mindset thing. Also, after the pandemic, for every shop you go in, not just shopping mall, kopitiam, whatever shop is it, whatever bakery is it, you see a bottle of sanitizer right beside the shop door, and a thermometer. What do you call it? When you just stand your head near it, and it will ding, normal temperature, and of course, a might suggest a barcode. So for every shop you go, you will see a bottle of sanitizer. Isn't it special? Like you never see it before. After the pandemic, the whole world has changed. Everyone has sanitizers. Okay, which I think is
Okay.
quite a big change because
So
every shop has sanitizers.
How about besides sanitizer? Do you have any other habits that you learn? Hello,
So
Mabel.
yeah, yeah. Okay.
What?
Besides
What?
sanitizers that change a lot, it also includes people wearing face masks.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, yeah. That's good. So
Is it
let us
really
go to
really
the
huge?
let's go to the comments. So Mr. Sylvester asked that there is also a risk of being scammed when you shop online. So what is your opinion, guys?
Oh,
Mabel?
hmm. Who has uses most online shopping things?
No. How about Ben?
Yeah,
Do you shop online?
yeah.
Yeah, I shop online,
Do you
but
have opinion on that
I mean, if
statement?
you look the reviews carefully, I don't think it's a large possibility of you getting scammed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my opinion is
The
So
next
go
question.
to
about that issue of being scammed,
online shop. Mhm. Go to the proper online shopping website or app, so you can stop being scammed. And from our Madam Kong, she asked that what don't you think the pandemic has affected consumers' shopping habits? Mabel,
is it don't or do?
done. Don't done. Do she means why don't you DONT? I think she missed a T. Mhm.
What do you think the pandemic has affected consumer shopping habits? Well, for shopping habits, it's probably like online shopping, and people started to contact an FB Live. Well, it's
Yeah,
quite convenient though, because you
yeah,
can't go
it's quite
outside, and
convenient.
all you
Yeah,
can do is shop online.
yeah. And you can have vouchers, so you can have free delivery fee on the
Oh,
product
that
you
one,
have
the
bought.
15%
Yeah,
free delivery shopping voucher, and at every
yeah,
day like at 12 o'clock noon and
yeah.
at 12 o'clock what you call midnight,
And
you
not
have to
even
like
online shopping,
yeah
food delivery also
get the
have.
voucher.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, guys.
Okay.
So as
Let's
for my subtopic today is I will talk about how COVID-19 have changed the face of the natural world. So as you guys can see that the most pandemic related news has been all negatively. So as so far COVID-19 has caused the deaths that more than 6.9 million people worldwide. So and that number could be significantly higher. So this pandemic has led the environment to get a bit of break as during the lockdown, which people are traveling far less should offer major environment benefits. How do you guys think of? Do this COVID really helps in environment?
So from my point, Kai Jing, since the movement control order, when everybody stays at home, public areas like the beach or parks will get cleaner and cleaner because less people are throwing the rubbish around, and but some negative impacts on the environment too, like they start to do open burning in their house. So sometimes, mm, for public areas it gets better, but for their own house they do open burning.
Yeah. So this issue is about the people their house. They need to learn to start keeping their house cleaner. So as for the lockdown, it has also reduced the outdoor activities and become socializing distance to avoid infection. So this lockdown also let the industrial and transportation become lesser. So as the result, the air pollution will also being reduced. Okay, so how about Ben? Do you think that this air the air during this pandemic is more fresher?
I mean, when the industry area shuts down, it will get better. Mm. Yeah, that's my point. How about Mabel?
Yeah.
What do you
About
think?
that air pollution, air being fresher, actually I agree with it because since the pandemic, do you remember that Sarawak every like every nearly the year end of Sarawak, we're gonna have haze in Sarawak. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
but
after
near,
the
but
pandemic that year, probably because we're all staying home, there's no haze. Even though people are wearing masks, but there's no haze going on. Which I
mm,
propose that because of the MCO or whatever rule that is keeping people from home, they can't come out and burn things, do open burning. Maybe like Ben said, they can't come out to do open burning, so they do it at home. But from what I see, they don't really come out. They can't come out, so the air is quite clean and fresh. There's no haze, so maybe it does help with the environment.
okay. So,
Oh,
uh,
there's a comment.
yeah,
How is the coronavirus pandemic affecting our mental health?
Ethan.
Okay. So the coronavirus pandemic affected like make us more aware about the outside world because if you like don't be careful, but tomorrow you'll be in the ICU. Yeah. So this coronavirus pandemic like affect our mental health, but not less and not more, like a little bit only. So it make us more careful of the outside world. Yeah. Yeah. So that's my point, Mabel.
Oh, yeah. So from what I see, when they have that Delta virus, everyone was so shocked and they are nervous and they were like every day they were like traumatized. Like, what if there's virus? Some of them said we shouldn't go outside. What if we got virus and we died? And some of them there are people who's saying, okay, since we're gonna die, let's go outside and spread the virus. So things are like chaos when there's just a new virus out there. When even though it looks like it's driving people crazy, but from another viewer's perspective, after people have go through all these shock, all these breaking news, after they calm down, maybe they have better inner strength to these occasions. Like maybe they have see something next time, they won't be that shocked, and it may be a type of growth for them. They just need to go through this challenge. Uh,
Okay, so during the COVID-19 lockout, besides the air pollution being reduced, the air quality also, besides the air quality being improved, the water quality in the river also improved. As the stoppage of this charging industrial, like the factory always dump some toxic water into the river. So during the lockdown, uh, the factory will also be locked down. So it means that the water will also be improved. Yeah.
Yes, I agree with you, Kajing. Okay,
that's a
moving
good
on to the
news.
next subtopic. Let's talk about blessing of COVID. In a point of they gave us a lot of free times to spend, and we can actually use this time wisely to benefit ourselves. Let's start with Ethan. Ethan, may I know what you learned from this whole pandemic, this lockdown when you stayed home? You have nothing to
Yeah.
do, and then
Yeah.
you have a lot of time. What do you do for most of the time?
I've learned of good time management. Yeah. So in this pandemic, we are just staying at home, right? And do
Mhm.
our and online schools, online class,
Yeah,
online
yeah.
tuition, just all
Yeah.
24 hours or the whole week in the house. Is it? So in this pandemic, I've learned of what to do, like to do like make my time useful in this pandemic, including of
Mm,
online
yes,
schools. We
yes.
can do like help my grandma to to water her plants and do the house chores. Yeah, and do my homework. And now December next year is my form 3. Yeah. So in this December, I've thought of learning some basic Form 3 learning skills. Yeah,
Oh,
that's all.
that's
Wow,
cool, Ethan.
that's
Okay.
Yeah.
cool.
Just
I,
being curious, did you do the house chores voluntarily?
No, I think it
I
should
am,
be
I
enforced
am,
by her
I
mother.
am
yeah,
free.
yeah, forced
I
by
am
your
free.
mother.
I'm very boring. I will like, hey, Mia, 你的碗要洗吗?
Eh?
Yeah,
You
Okay.
didn't play
Here's
online game, eh?
another. Ooh.
sometimes only.
Do you think hand
Sometimes.
sanitizer effective against COVID-19? This is from Darren Liu, Facebook comments.
Okay. Do you think hand
Yeah.
sanitizer is effective against COVID-19?
I mean, when you
Well,
touch a lot of stuffs when you go outdoor and then you touch, you might have contacted with the COVID-19, and then using hand sanitizer will clean your hands, and if you're lucky enough, COVID will be killed. Yeah, for the most of the time you are lucky. I believe you're lucky.
I
Yeah,
think hand sanitizer might not be that effective against COVID-19 because even if you use sanitizer, there are still chances of getting that coronavirus. So
yep,
the
I
best
agree.
you
But
can do is um, use
Yeah, but
masks,
when you
take
use
social
the
distancing,
sanitizer,
take care of yourselves. Yeah, and of
but you use
course,
the sanitizer, you can reduce the risk of getting COVID. Yeah.
yeah. So less risk is better than higher risk. Take care of ourselves.
So yeah, Ethan, you can continue.
Okay, so my point is on this blessings of COVID-19. Yeah, I've learned of a company, family at all times. Yeah. So cause my parents work on overseas about many years already. This year, like 3 weeks ago, my mother came back just for months to like accompany us and return to
that's sweet, Ethan.
for months and return back to overseas to work again. Cause yeah,
So do
so
you think that your mom
mm,
it was? Do you think that your mom come back is a good news or bad news?
it is it is a good news. Why is it bad news, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
this is
No,
one
So
of
I
the
feel like
blessings of the
yeah,
this
so
COVID.
is
I'm
a
really
good news.
happy to see this kind of good news happening by my beside me because my mother is coming back, and my father will be coming back by CNY Chinese New Year because he just went to Cambodia. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh. Then
That's
I
nice.
guess
So
mine's
so
quite more dramatic because at first,
mhm.
since it's COVID-19, and I was like, and me and my siblings are like, yay, we need to stay home. We don't need to go to school. Okay, we can play games every
Yeah.
day. We can
Okay. So
and have our what do you call
yeah.
lay on bed every day. Okay, everything's great, and
Yeah.
it was great until because we stayed home every day. We have to see each other every day, and we started having conflicts.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Yeah.
whenever I
Mabel.
see my sister
Yeah.
around, I was feeling like I wanna I just
Mhm.
feel furious about nothing. But I have to look
Yeah.
at her every
Okay,
day, and of course,
Mabel,
each other
Yeah. Yeah.
are furious about each other.
Mabel, I think
There
it's
are
time for us
conflicts and
to start the
arguments.
quiz. We should start the
Yeah.
Mhm.
quiz now. The quiz will be 3 minutes, and I'll share the link to the chat. And Mabel, can you share the
Okay.
link to
Since
the
since
chat?
you're doing that link thing, I'll continue my story. It's gonna be
No,
fast.
no, no, you're
And
going
after
to
that, we
share the
try
link
to
to the
calm
chat.
down.
Mabel,
Yeah,
please
and we
stop.
get used to each other. Okay, just finish it. Okay.
Share the link to the
We
chat
learned.
so the people can join. Thank you.
Pardon?
Share the link to the chat so people can join. I'm
Oh,
going to
okay.
share my screen too.
Let me copy that
So
thing.
that's a
Okay, while I
link.
was copying it, I
Okay,
copy
so
it.
this is the game ID to enter the quiz. So when you click in the link, please type in the code so you
Here.
guys can join.
Yeah. The code is
So at first
six
we're
eight
arguing,
five
and then we turn out to
nine one
know each
nine.
other. So it
Mabel,
turned
add
out
my
to like
screen
what
into
Ethan
the
said, having quality time.
live stream, please. Mabel, stop it.
Okay, I am trying to finish that thing. Sorry.
Add my screen into the live stream, Mabel.
I copied it.
No, add the screen.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
sorry.
Thank you.
Ah,
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Guys, join. We are going to start this quiz very soon.
okay. Actually, I hope I can join this quiz. Ah,
Please join
Okay.
this quiz as
We
soon
have
as
two
possible.
players in the quiz.
okay, the
Yes.
quiz is gonna start very soon, so get your chance and join. Because after we started it, you can't join
Okay, we're
halfway.
going to start it in 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going to start. So the instructions is you're going to select chess after you answer the question correctly, and then you can collect golds from it. And this is more like a World War III in my opinion, because you're stealing gold from other people.
Okay, and since there are two
this will be
players, we'll
fun.
go in the final game. Who's gonna
Making
be
the
the
party.
champion?
Oh, by the way, for the audience who wants to
Okay.
join, you can join
Sad
in now.
teacher
Also,
Tanman.
it's
You
not
can,
too
you can
too late.
join. We just started.
It's okay to join now. Yeah, it's okay to join now. I
Yeah.
allow
Oh, really?
people to join. Yeah. Just join.
Just
Okay,
join.
let's
Just
join.
join. Come.
Okay, so this guy named Giovanni Jojo. I know this is my brother.
How to read that name? Okay, he
Okay,
has a very special name.
So this pig just stole 10 gold from Giovanni Jojo.
Okay,
Yeah,
so,
so this is what I call a World War II
so the
because
core of the game is to answer questions correctly as fast as you
Yes.
can.
so you can
Okay.
get more chests.
And you've got, if you're lucky enough, you can get more gold. Or maybe power ups.
Yep. Uh-oh, I don't think we can join.
Okay, you
yet.
can join now
sorry,
too.
guys.
Okay, it's never too late. If you're lucky enough, you can
I
steal
don't think
at
you can.
least double of your gold, right?
The game code is 685919. Yes.
Yes, thank you,
Sorry for
Darren.
the chat. Can you guys still join? I don't think you can. Sorry. The settings problem. So 1 minute left for the quiz. I don't think we have enough time here, so I'm going to end it earlier. At 30 seconds, I will end the quiz. Sorry. Okay, and then 30 more seconds.
Oh,
So the
this
quiz.
live is so short. I hope we can have it longer. I feel like I haven't even talked enough. It's so fun. Okay, maybe next time we'll have that quiz earlier so everyone can join it. What do you think?
Okay, 15 more seconds. 3, 2. Okay, I'm going to end this quiz.
And, ooh,
8, 7,
only 20
6,
gold
5,
from
4, 3, 2,
So
1.
1.
Okay, end. So the final standings is
Who's the
this guy
champion?
named We'll get our
So congrats.
mystery gift.
Giovanni Georgie. Okay.
Congrats
to
to
you.
this winner. Thank you for
Okay.
watching our live today. This is Teen Showcase.
Okay, and
Student
for those who
Showcase,
haven't joined,
blessings of COVID-19.
don't feel sad because we'll have another quiz like this next time. So stay tuned.
Bye-bye.
Okay, see you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.